Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards. Bert Blyleven, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
First pitch of the AB now. Popped up. Kiner in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
And here he is, right on cue. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 258 the average to begin play. 9 homers, 27 driven in.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates,
pitch on the way.
the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
The windup and the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. And now the Marlins will have his terrific speed to contend with at first right out of the chute.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The right fielder, Yay.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. In there, now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
Now the 0-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan. And great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Bay. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's got a 17-game hit streak going, and this is about the time people start to say, hey, are you watching him? The eyes are watching, but the pressure isn't getting to him. He's loving it.
To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 6.
Up next for the Buccos, Key Brian Hayes. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Batting in, the first baseman, Ralph Kiner.
At the plate now, Ralph Kiner, as he grounds one briskly to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Sanchez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts in the last half of the second set to go, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Bert Blyleven. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kenny Lofton. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Next to hit, Tucupita Marcano singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The right fielder. Yay.
Stepping in next, Dave Parker, who was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. From the belt, the pitch. This is pulled into right. Sanchez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They lead it.
Back now in Pittsburgh, home of the Pirates, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 0-1 on its way. Pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that brings up Jason Bay.
For the Pirates, the left fielder.
And now the first pitch.
Bay.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, the third baseman,
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
On the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, the second
and
baseman.
Time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Next to hit is Ralph Kiner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Reined in. And he is in there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bert Blyleven.
So now to the plate, Bert Blyleven. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The center fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
Here's the pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Kiner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Next to dig in, Miguel Rojas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Rojas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading up for the Pirates.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Jason Bay. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run is in to score from third. Make it 9-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate, Jason Kendall as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Garrett Cooper will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
Rodolfo Castro.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Sanchez is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ralph Kiner.
Next up, Ralph Kiner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Pirates, the pitcher, Bert Blyleven.
So next to bat will be Bert Blyleven. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So next to hit is Tucupita Marcano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Strike taken, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. Fouled off.
Jazz Chisholm.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jazz Chisholm goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Jorge Alfaro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Cody Potey.
John Birdie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now here's the first offering. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Zach Thompson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Not shortstop.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Cooper comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next up is Dave Parker. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Bay, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. Into the box now, Jason Kendall. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Cooper able to track it down for the 3rd out. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Brian De La Cruz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
First offering on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The 3rd baseman.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to 1st, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the 2nd baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Rodolfo Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in will be Ralph Kiner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now here's the pitch.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Brian Anderson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. First pitch on its way.
Next for the Marlins.
Garrett Cooper stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. In the air out to left. Bay comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter.
Next, it'll be Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial...
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Bert Blyleven. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Hey, guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also got a good chance of getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Tucupita Marcano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. So the next to bat will be Dave Parker, grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score. Now at the plate, Jason Bay. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Sanchez is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Striding in is Jorge Alfaro, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Magneuris Sierra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 268 the average for him coming in. Still without a home run and 7 driven in.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian De La Cruz. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the AB now. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit?